Good morning, K5. Happy Thursday. Let's start off with a good morning song.
Hello, friend. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a bump and turn around. Hello, friend. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a bump and turn around. Hello, friend. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a bump and turn around. Hello, friend. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a bump and turn around.
This week, Miss Hood has gotten so many different videos and pictures of all the gardens that our students are planting. So, for journals, I thought it would be fun to write about all the flowers you would plant if you had a garden, and then also draw a picture of what your garden would look like. Can't wait to see it. Now we're going to practice some of our letters. Miss Hood's going to show you the flashcard. I want you to say the letter, and then if you know the sound, say the sound. All right, boys and girls. First letter is L. Ooh. W. Pay close attention. Which way is it going? D. V. K. Like kangaroo. E. Elephant. T. Turtle. Which one's this? R. Rocket. M. Moon. Good job. Oh, here comes our favorite letter. S. Like seal. O. Octopus. Now I want you to pay close attention. Which way is it going? B. Bird. H. Horse. F. Fox. I. Ice cream. H. Heart. C. Cat. N. Nest. Almost there. Which one's this? Q. Quail. Quail's kind of like a bird. You see its beak. Quail. Y. Yo-yo. G. Goose. A. apple. Z. 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 Zebra. 2 more. X. X makes the x, x, x for X-ray. And last one. U. U. Like umbrella. Good job, boys and girls. Time for a brain break.
You look fly. I get loose. Hey! I get funky. I get down. It's all about your feet. Tippy toes. On your tippy toes. Yeah, no one knows about your tippy toes. Come on, Fred. Tip, 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 toe, toe. Boom, 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 bar. I get loose. Hey! I get funky. I get down. I get down. It's all about your feet. I got down. Click your heels. Just click your heels. Come on, Dorothy. Let me see how it feels. I just want to get home. When you click your heels. Feels good on my heels. Yeah, nice Skechers. I get loose. Hey! I get funky. I get down. It's all about your feet. Just slide. Just slide. Slide it to the left. You look fly. To the front. When you slide. Yeah. Ooh, I love this hardwood floors. Good sliding. Nice. Slippy slide. Yo, I get loose. Hey, I get funky. I get down. It's all about your feet.
So for math today, Miss Hood is going to attach a little video and we're going to watch it. And while we're watching it, we're going to talk about some things that we wonder. So wonder means to think. So what are some things that we wonder or think during this video? So make sure your listening tools on and you're paying close attention. So as you're watching this video, I just want you to think of one thing that you may wonder. Remember, wonder means to think. So what is one thing that you're thinking? Now, as she's cutting these open, I want you to pay close attention and see if you can see how many peas are in the 2 pods. So she's cut open the little one and now she's cutting open the big one. How many peas do you see in the pod? If you need to pause the video and count, you can. Which pod has more? Now she's going to put out 3 different pea pods. So here's a picture of the 3 pea pods that he laid out. So we can see that they have a small pea pod, a medium pod, and a large pod. Now Miss Hood wants you to guess how many peas do you think are in each pod? So for example, Miss Hood is going to estimate. So an estimate is another word for guess. So I estimate that there are 4 peas in the small pod. I estimate that there are 7 peas in the medium-sized pod. And in the large pod, I estimate that there are 11 peas in the pod. Now, if Miss Hood were to say, I estimate that there were 1,000 peas in the large pod, is that a good estimate? Do you think that 1,000 peas could fit in a large pod? Probably not, huh? That's too big of a number. Now I want you guys to look at the pods now, and I want you guys to make your own estimate, which means your own guess of how many peas do you think are in each pod. And then on a piece of paper with some crayons, I want you to draw each pod, and I want you to draw that many seeds, whichever you guessed, in each pod. So if you guessed that there were 8 peas in the large pod, you would draw the pod with 8 seeds inside. And if you estimated that there were only 2 seeds in the small pod, you would draw the pod with 2 seeds. Once you're done drawing, we're going to come back and Miss Hood's going to show you the rest of the video and we'll see if our estimates were correct. So you're going to see them open each of the pods, starting with the small one, middle, and then large. And they're going to show you how many peas were in each pod. So Miss Hood wants you to pay close attention and see if your guesses were correct. If not, did you guess more than or less than what is in the pod? So we got to make sure we have our eyes open. Let's see how many peas are in each pod. So starting with the large one, how many peas do you see when they open it? If you need to pause to count, that's okay. But Miss Hood sees 8 peas. So I guessed 11 and there was only 8. And 8 is less than 11. So my estimate was a little off. What about yours? Oh, now they're doing the middle or medium-sized pod. How many are in that one? And was your guess correct? And now the small one. I only see 2 in the small. Did you guess correctly? So here's a picture of the pea pods open. I want you to take a quick look and count how many peas are in each pod and then discuss with either your parents or an older sibling on whether or not your guesses were correct. If you guessed the correct amount in each pod. Awesome job today, boys and girls. So instead of having a read aloud today, Miss Hood wants to challenge you to pick out one of your favorite books you have at home and read it with an older sibling or your parents, grandma, grandpa, whoever is with you at home. I want you to take some time and read your favorite book together. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow on our Zoom call.